pesticides. It's great.
I can see you eating soil, so.
You cannot stop it right now.
I kind of.
You know.
I would like she might eat soil.
Yeah, my big strange addictions.
Yeah, this is my strange addictions.
My strange addictions. Yeah. I eat soil. I eat dirt. All right, no, now that we clarified that, I have mud though. I drink my mud.
Well, yeah, I don't know if you're kidding about the pot though, because why else we have a spoon? What we're using it for?
I'm not eating fucking dirt. Don't worry.
Okay, what was the spoon for?
This spoon was for my mud water. Look at you, you made me laugh hard. What?
You're just eating mud.
I am not. I promise you, I'm not eating soil
or
dirt. That was
You'll never
great.
catch me with a fucking soil pot in front of me with a spoon.
I know, it did look suspicious. But, I mean...
You have so many plants, maybe that's why they die, is because you eat all the fucking soil. That's why they're dying.
Oh, that was great. No, that was for my mud water.
Oh, that one's looking gross.
I know, but that was for my mud water. And then...
How do you explain the empty pot of dirt?
I was going to put my orchid in there.
Your orchid. Orchid, yeah.
That was...
You mean fork? Fork next?
That was great.
Yeah. That was really weird.
Okay. I'm glad you officially know your mother doesn't eat dirt.
That's weird.
That would be weird.
Yeah, I would hope not.
Can I have a water? Oh, dear Lord. I gotta blow my nose. I needed that laugh, though. Thank you. That was great. Thank you. Oh, my gosh. He thought, I got a bra on, you can't see, right? He thought I didn't have any intention of coming on YouTube. Remember I brought this pot down the other day? And I was going to put my orchid in it? I just happen to have, like, a spoon right there. It was great. He's like, please tell me you're not eating fucking dirt. It just pulled me to that show, like... I was like, who's going to eat dirt or something like that? And it's just that show. And I was like, okay, I guess people would eat fucking dirt. Jesus. It was like, looks awfully suspicious. But I mean, those who have known me for a long time, though, you know, Caden has, and I haven't talked about it in years, but he has that ability to make me laugh. I'm not crying when I laugh hard, I cry. So that was great. That was definitely needed. But it reminded me of like how precious he is, because sometimes I think he came into my life to be that person sometimes. Because he's the only one that could fucking have me rolling sometimes. Just our personalities just fucking click. It's great. But I mean, guys, those who have known me for a long time, and like, I'm not saying you don't, but when I laugh hard, I cry. And this hasn't happened in a while, so it was definitely needed. Oh, he says the craziest things. He's great. Oh, don't be worried. Don't worry. Can I eat my fucking cookie? About a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. No, but I've been saying that for a long time about him. Like, honestly. Yeah. He just puts that smile on my face. My kid can get me rolling. But, like, through the divorce and certain stuff and him being so little, and it's just heartbreaking, you know? He's fucking great. So, and I don't think, like, necessarily kids are, like, brought into people's lives to, like, be there for, like, a parent, per se. But with him, I've said that for a very long time. Like, and I was made for you. You know? It's that vibe. We just complete each other. We're so... What's the name of that movie? You complete me. What the fuck? Yeah, Dallas method. Which I've never even explained how you break that down. But I'll do it on the other channel. It's still relevant. I can still use it. What's that movie? He was like a baseball player. You should see what the cats did to my table. All the cards were on the floor. This is fucking great. Keep wanting to say Harry met Sally, but that's not it. They're like, you complete me. It was so corny. People were saying it for years. She was like in a book club, and she had a little boy, Jerry Maguire. Yeah. Oh, and she had a little boy. Look at that. So, I don't know. Might be something with addictions this week. Like I'm reading this week. I was just going to pop on and do a quick weekend energy. Exchange fucking addictions. Never float your boat, right? Yeah, I don't want you getting sick. And I was made for you. Let me put some cards away. I'm gonna have to go blow my nose. Now. I mean, what the fuck? Fuck, man. That was great, though. I appreciate that moment. That was fucking... that was great. Oh my god, now look at... I can just go like this in the chair. Alright. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy. What's this great? I'm not going to open them. I was probably too human for that. A million trillion thanks. Have you guys ever seen the new series Flowers? I was thinking about checking that out later. I think they made Pretty Little Liars and another one. And I was meant for you. Ooh, maybe there's a soulmate. Kids can be your soulmates. I mean, technically, that's not where I think I was going with that. Yeah, very much appreciated. I feel like I'm fucking dying. I'm dying. Oh my gosh. I haven't put a clip in my hair in so long. I don't even know where that came from. One of my children. One of my children must have just left that on my desk and shit. Odd. I'll rock it. I'm rocking and a rolling beat. Oh, I really gotta go blow my nose now, though. Okay. mean, yeah, I still needed that. I got the feeling. Next week's going to be interesting and exciting. Yeah, probably. I'm ready. I'm ready to rock and roll for 4 days straight. I'm pumped. Pump it up. I'm going with like a great group of friends. We're going to have a blast. The weather is fucking cuckoo though. I'm worried about the weather. Not so much me. The weather in general. I think like when I was reading it, I said something like catastrophic and this. So I'm hoping it's kind of like at its worst. My eyes must be dry. All right. Let me blow my nose so we can get this going. We're going to get the cars loaded. You should see my poor chair. I literally don't even know what happened to it. It's missing its leg. It's missing its leg. Oh my god. Did you guys see Mabel? Did you see Mabel? She's the best. Look at my poor chair. I'm sure my dad can fix it, but yeah, it's probably time to let it go. Oh my god, isn't she fucking adorable? I almost cried looking at the photo. I'm like, oh my god. Like, seeing her once a year is just, it's not enough. It's not enough to fill me up. And not to mention, she's my only niece. Okay. Done. Not trying to get sentimental. It says Corona Di Mayo. Corona Di Mayo? Probably Cinco de Mayo shirt for the back. Did I go out Cinco de Mayo? I don't think I did. I think the previous weekend we went out. And it was just little Nicky Nackies. Okay. All right. Put this deck away. Oh, I just got pulled. Maybe down with the Paul. Motherfucker. I just got pulled. All right, you little fuckers. Oh. My Halloween deck. But good thing those fell because Queen of Cups was stuck there. All right, my little Halloween deck. Where are you guys? Come out, wherever you are. I just put you there. Is that you? Is that you? Is that you? You. You? Oh, okay. Oh. Here you are. I go about my business and I'm do-do-do. And something all the time. Same old story now. It's much too late. Hearts are broken every day. That was great, right? What song is that? Tell me I didn't plug in the wrong fucking one. Oh, it just looked plugged in. It really wasn't fucking plugged in, though. I was going to get myself a new laptop because I got 3, but then Kaden wants a new laptop. Never mind a new laptop. He's never had one because the kids at the high school, it's the technology. It's in the town I live in. It's fucking richy, which is whatever. But they don't have books. Even like kindergartens have tablets. Anyhow. He wants to make music and certain stuff. He's going to need certain softwares. He's going to need a good computer for that. Any suggestions if any of you guys do anything like that in the comments would be terrific. Although I got my mindset on you. And I'm gonna something. Is that Bon Jovi? No, that's George Michael, right? Dear Lord. We're going back to Cali. This happened the other day. All sorts of music. But what was that first song I was singing? Anybody? I just thought for a minute I was getting married. That's weird. Some of you might be getting engaged. Maybe you're meeting the man of your life. Man of your dreams. Oh. And it's gonna take time and a whole lot of spending money. Patience and time, right? To do it. But I want to know the song I was singing before that. Because it sounds like a breakup song. I just heard Don't Judge Me. That's weird. Oh, that's weird. Let's go pull it to my mask. That mask is hardly ever in the photos. In the background. Anywho. Yeah. But it's going to be a little more comfortable, Amy, right? Because you've already done it. She's sophomore, right? Or junior? Sophomore. I remember just having this conversation. Second year, right? God, time goes by so fast. Yeah. I think there's reminiscing. There's something going on here. There's fucking something going on. It's getting something going on around here. Temperance at the bottom of the deck. I thought I just saw a bottle of Tabasco sauce, and I don't have a bottle of Tabasco sauce back there. What's the budget you set for the computer? I didn't really set a budget. I know it's going to cost money because he's going to need the software and stuff. But if that's what he wants to do, absolutely. I don't know. I'm sure he's going to cost me some money when it comes to whatever he's going to need. Because even when he was slacking in school and certain stuff, he'll ace his tests, but he doesn't do his homework, or like he won't even like study, and they're like, how do you get the answers to that? Or he just knows his way around shit. So, especially like coding, things with computers, computer science. MacBook, little crazy, pricey. They last a long time. And they want to do music or art. It's very good. Well, it's good to know. What is it, a MacBook? That's what I have. Maybe I should upgrade my computer and give him my Mac. I have an HP, but that's like going to be like 7 years old. And I have a Dell, but that's only a few years old. Fucking dying. But this one's like a couple years old, so I don't know if I have what it needs. No, he needs something more high tech, I think. Oh yeah? He was the one that wanted to. Remember, I was like, what do you want to do with your life? And he's like an underwater architect. I was like, the fuck? Who? Okay. Okay. So I can just like get nervous every time you're under fucking water? Like, well, actually, he won't go underwater, right? He just draws up the plans. He hasn't talked about it in a couple years. I mean, fuck it. I mean, he wanted to be an ice cream truck driver for a very long time. Something going on around here. Architectural landscaper. My ex-husband does that. He's actually phenomenal at it. If his ass only would have fucking moved somewhere else. Anywho, a lot didn't go down that way. But him and his stepbrother are so good at it. They did stuff for the White House. Well, they did twice. They put a bid in and they got it. And then the next year, they called them back because they were impressed with the first year. He was actually extremely good at what he did. Anyhow, one other story. Yeah, there's definitely reminiscing going on here. So, all right, so that's good to know then. I'm sure he's done his research. I just haven't asked what type of research he's done. He always comes at me with like the He doesn't ask for much, that's for sure. Really? Fucking fruit flies. I have the shit fucking hanging. There's a few bugs on each one. And I'm like, do I just take it down? I don't like to see them like suffering. I'm sure they're dead. My little machine that you plug in hasn't come in the mail yet, but I knew it was in Prime. I ordered them anyway. Fucking fruit flies. Faces look fucking species, I tell ya. Something going on around here. Who sings that? Who am I getting pulled to right now? Oh. Journey, maybe? I know Journey, not that. Journey doesn't sing that, but I'm getting pulled to Journey. Something going on around here. Oh, John Hammond. Is she really going out with him? I didn't know that was the same song. I just wasn't even thinking. Is she really going out with him? What's the next lyrics? What's the next line? Because my eyes don't deceive me. There's something going on wrong around here. Okay. You were thinking back to the beginning of my YouTube Friday Night Live with wine. With a best. Once in a while, I would do that. I didn't do it often. But, yeah. Or if, like, the game was on. Yeah. Like, I was looking at, like, the memories. Oh, it's so reminiscent right now. The memories on Facebook. Today, I was like, oh. Something about being pumped for the game, football game. I used to love watching football. And basketball even more. And I hadn't watched basketball in years. Life just got crazy. I'd say almost like 3 years. It blows my mind. And I started watching it again with Danny. And I was like, holy shit. Did I miss watching basketball? So I don't know if there's something with timelines here or gaps. But I was like, yeah, how did I get pulled away from sports? I mean, I was never like huge on sports. Like my husband's favorite was like, ex-husband was baseball. So he watched something every fucking season. Like if it wasn't fucking baseball, fucking football, he'd be watching tennis, golf, poker tournaments. You fucking name it. I couldn't escape it. I was like, if he really was watching fucking golf, go on shopping. Give me a wallet. That's all that went. I can go to Red Sox games all day. It's a different vibe. And then watch it. Well, there was a couple kick-ass fucking years, though. 2007 was a great fucking year. I think they won the Yankees that year. The last game was fucking great. But I mean, if you're not having a year like that every fucking year, yeah. So I don't know if like, I don't know if all of a sudden you guys are gonna be reminiscing. I don't really want to go into reminiscent mode, to be honest with you. So careful, someone might want to sex you up. It's got all sorts of music. Weekend energy. Something going on around here. Okay. We have the death card. We have freedom. We have surrender. We have envy. We have regret. Something going wrong around here. So let me get you situated. Let me get you. Let's get ready to rumble. Oh, I fucking hated watching that shit. Like, I'm all right with watching boxing, but I didn't like cage fighting. So, you might be dealing with a sports fanatic. Something going wrong around here. Let's get you over that hump. Let me, use the pot, how I was eating dirt and all. And shit. Fucking Caden. He's the best. BESTSDS. What the fuck? Okay, anyhow. And I felt the need to tell y'all my blood work came back today. Clean for everything. So be careful. Because that's not a coincidence that that just came into play again. STDs don't factor that often. Although, if you guys were with me for that conversation last night, the one I was actually more nervous about was the one that doesn't even come back for a week. And not being nervous about it, it was that whole Hep B. My Hep B antigen. I'm immune to that one. HIV, that came back fine. It was the one I was talking about where you get the herpes, but I know I have the herpes 1. I just don't want the herpes 2. Like, you can actually have that and not have outbreaks or lesions. Just don't be a carrier. Because I'm thinking to myself, like, God forbid, like, I was a carrier. And if somebody else was a carrier, does that mean would have an outbreak? Somebody tell me and take my fear away of whatever this is. Because you don't know. Like, like, you don't know. This shit awakens like 30 years later. There's got to be something going on with the STD. This came in the other day with the urine and the guy picking up on me. And me sucking it up and getting more blood work. Anybody. And then we were talking about that, yada, yada. And then I was like, oh, I kind of felt bad, like, talking about, like, I hope none of you had to experience that green. And then I was just thinking about, like, all my surgeries and my C-sections and my hysterectomy. I still didn't have anything green coming out. So, be careful here. I don't know if someone's going to surface, if an STD will surface. I mean, thanks for making me feel comfortable, Spirit. But you know what I'm saying. I just don't know how that works with the B part. I just want to know, like, if they're a carrier and I'm a carrier, does that mean I'm going to have it? Like, do I have to ask people, like, hey, are you a carrier for this? So does anybody know the test I'm talking about? Can anybody help me out here? Do we have any nurses? Do we have any people educated on this stuff? I mean, I probably should have asked. I mean, she did kind of tell me some things. Oh, we got a karmic. And we probably have a dirty PB. Careful. Careful. They might not know they have an STD. Something's going on with an STD. And something coming back around. Because I don't talk about stuff like that. And I just like, oh, I really don't want to do that blood work. But I might as well just fucking do it. I know a lot of people that are not vaccinated and won't sleep with those who are. HSV antibody test. I don't know. I'm waiting on 2 of them. It's the RSV, the RSP one, right? And then, so if we're both carriers, then you can't get reinfected. Oh, so if I came back a carrier, that's right. She was saying something like that. Like, if I came back a carrier for that, that means at some point I probably had it, but I just didn't get a lesion. I did not want to do this test, but I was like, let's just do them all. This is like a scary one because this shit, like, you would never, I don't know if I've ever actually done that test. Like, I did the complete, like, workup. I haven't done anything in, like, years. Well, I did some with, like, new sexual, like, partners or whatnot just a couple years back, but I don't know if they did that one. My friend Mark, 26 years in a carrier, married, 26 years in a carrier. And she was good? Does it work like that? Like, if the other one's not a carrier, then you're good? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm not worried about it. But the fact that it came back into the story, I just think you need a little bit of a heads up here. I don't know if like someone's going to tell you they have something. I remember I did a read almost 2 years ago when this came through strongly, and someone very close to me, no one I slept with, but somebody extremely close to me ended up with, told me they had HIV. So this is something. So, I mean, you could be hearing this from my kid, somebody from the, I don't know. I mean, wouldn't it be awful, like, if you were with someone years ago and they hit you up and was like, I have HIV, I've been with multiple people, I'm just giving you a heads up. It'd be the right thing to do, right? So I'm not saying it's playing out like that. I just kind of feel like it's more medicinable. That makes no sense is what I heard from Spirit. So more maybe saliva, fluid, still sexually transmitted. So maybe it is one of these herpes 1, herpes 2 things we're talking about. Something going on around here. Or what? I don't know. I know there's a lot of little things you can get down there. Thank God. I just been lucky enough not to. Yeah, I'd be really careful here. You might be dealing with somebody who, you got the death card, you got freedom, you got regret, you got surrender and envy. This is like people being like jealous of you, or like you broke free. Other people have regret. You and your husband are fine. Oh, yeah. See, I don't know. I'm not knowledgeable enough on it. So I'm assuming whatever this is probably something that would, it just feels like it would be obvious. Like I just got pulled to crabs, right? I'm pretty sure they make you itch. So, again, surrender, and then the karmic, and you got surrender twice now. So I'll put the computer back down, but that's a strong message for somebody. So, you think you're sleeping with one person, that one person sleeps with one person, but how do you know that one person isn't sleeping with many people? So I'm telling you, if it's a topic, it's definitely coming into play. So I don't think anybody needs to panic here, and anyone's going to get like a phone call with, No, I'm not trying to like ruffle anyone's feathers here, but typically I have no reason to talk about that stuff. And it nonchalantly came into the conversation yesterday, and then as these cards were laid out, it came into the conversation again. So it's not a coincidence. We have the death card. I'm learning that endings are nearly beginnings. Freedom. You pose the power and the free will to create your own happiness. Regret. I know I can't change the past. Surrender. I can release my need to control. Envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Stuck, shadow. I think like this is a situation where this is more than a feeling rolling back around and you being in a situation where it's 8 of Swords, and this is heavy. This is like someone can't get out of this until they face this. Tell me about the death card, because this is freedom, but somebody else is not gonna like your freedom. Like, is she really going out with him? Envy, right? So I don't know. Union. I'm I'm going to clarify with these. I'm just clarifying lightly. I mean, that could be either way. That could be the death of a situation and there's no reuniting. Or this can be a transformation, something being rejuvenized and coming back together. Because it's like, I'm learning that endings are new beginnings. Or this could just be like fantasizing about your perfect one, your dream mate. Your dream mate? Is that a thing? I just got pulled to Hatland in the Hatland. I'm pretty sure Hatland is a series. I've never seen it. I'm pretty sure there's horses in it. Jack and Diane, two American kids growing up. Not in the Hatland. What? Why am I getting pulled to Jack and Diane? So maybe this is positive. I mean, I was just singing, I know that song by heart. So has anybody seen Heartland? Hi, Cece. What's this series Heartland about? Growing up in a small town. No, what? Drama, 16 seasons. Holy shit, that's a lot of seasons. Spalding family saga takes place when an unfortunate tragedy brings their family together. Let's pull the thick of the moments. Amy Fleming, as she slowly discovers about her deceased mother's ability to aid horses in maintaining a good relationship with those who are trying to get by day, one day at a time. The family pursues forgotten dreams and challenges as their strengths are tested against the personal struggles. I mean, I hope this is you and Jack and Diane situation. But I don't know if something needs to end before you find Jack or before someone finds Diane, vice versa. She feels the horses and she heals them. Could be a healer. Careful. I mean, I'd be careful with your energy too if you have that ability. Or you might be finding out you're really good at Reiki. Freedom. Because this is like you now have control over your happiness and you feel free. You know? Family. So to me, someone broke away from a family situation. And now you have the power to create your own happiness. So it looks like someone's probably trying to come your way. And they got a lot of regret. Because when I split the deck, we had return and surrender. And again, like if you end up with this person, this is the people around you that are not going to be happy for you. And you got regret. And you got refocus. You cannot change the past. Tell me about surrender. Because you got mute. So someone's playing mute. Or it's your way of like controlling. Or their way. And self-worth with envy. Okay. Where's Sheldon, actually? He needs to be walking around doing his thing because I don't want him up all night. Last 2 nights he's been up because he's been sleeping during the day. And I've been losing my mind. Sheldon. Wait, you don't have Sheldon, do you? Okay. I mean, my room is pretty fucking clean. What the fuck? That might be a message for you, because remember you kept getting like stuck and somebody wanted to, it was like, send you on a wild goose chase. So be careful, because he's in his bed. Okay. Could have sworn I looked there first. So this feels like complicated fucking messages for you is what this fucking feels like, to be quite honest. Something's complicated as fuck. I don't know if there's any way out of that. Tell me about the death card. The Lovers and the Seven of Ghosts. But this is kind of telling me that there's no more confusion on possibly, tell me about union, on who somebody wants to be with. Like if you were looking at somebody as an option or vice versa. Tell me about union. Ace of Bats, Four of Wands, Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is reversed. There's no excitement or passion here. There's nothing screaming that anything's solid right now. And you got the Eight of Pumpkins, so I don't know if you're just working on something. Six of Bats reversed. Heads up here, because there might be a lesson that hasn't been learnt. So there was probably some type of third party. Tell me about union. You got no. So I think somebody, I don't think this is the person that tried to come back around to somebody else. Yeah, no. See, you're going to get some type of offer, some type of invite, some type of site fight. My name's Luke. Are we back to that same fucking song again? I live on the second floor. So someone's got some shadow work to do. Like they're free from a family situation. They have the power to create their own happiness, but it doesn't look like this is somebody who's interested in creating their own happiness right now. Got the Two of Pumpkins, a lot of juggling going on. Six of Wands, Nine of Cups reversed. There could be some ego here. Somebody wanted to be victorious in a situation, but like I said here, right before this even came out, the Nine of Cups reversed is somebody not happy. There could be an addiction. Cups reversed, the drinking. Ace of Swords reversed. Ace of Wands reversed. That's the Ace of Swords. So this is somebody lying. Somebody could have got caught up with another lover, and there's a separation in the family. This might have nothing to do with you. Or it might. But this is like being able to create your own happiness. And here is ego's in the way. Wanting to win. A lot of juggling. But like I said in the very beginning, doesn't seem like somebody who wants to create their own happiness, holding themselves back. What's this regret? Ace of Wands reversed. The passion's gone. There's no excitement. Someone really let you down. Quite a doozy. You got the Emperor reverse, somebody that's unstable. Two of Wands reverse, not going in any particular direction with the Queen of Wands. They could have been dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag. Strong fire with masculine and feminine suit here. But this is not going in a certain direction, and I think somebody's got a lot of regret on how something went down. You're my sunflower. And then you got the Eight of Ghosts reversed. So this is like somebody who doesn't want to walk away, but it's also somebody who wants to come back. Tell me about surrender. So this is somebody who's, the Emperor is reverse, is out of control. You got the Fool. So this is somebody who might end up talking when they weren't. Yeah, this with the World reversed and Three of Cups reversed. It's not happy. Five of Wands reversed. People talking shit. Somebody who wants to be in control. This is somebody who's convinced that something's not over, that there's more to something, but they're not saying anything. But that don't matter. This is icky energy. Tell me about mute. You got the Knight of Pumpkins reversed, not doing anything, at a standstill. And it's the slowest motherfucker in the deck, too. So, won't confront their own fears. It's like monsters under the bed, but not doing anything. King of Bats, Aries, Leo, Sag. King of Bats, no. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So someone's going to roll back around this weekend. Tell me about envy. And it is, everyone's got their own challenges, right? But you got the Seven of Wands. You might want to block it. Don't forget your self-worth here. And you got the Three of Wands reversed. There's no future here. But if something was on hold, it's now going to move. But it's not with self-worth here. And you have the King of Cups reversed. Tell me about self-worth. We just did that, right? Just somebody's hoping. Knight of Ghosts. All the cups are reversed. All the masculine energy is reversed except for like the hardcore exterior of the Aquarian energy there. Four of Pumpkins. Hold them back, not saying much. Ten of Wands. This is somebody who needs to drop the weight, but you got the Six of Swords reversed. This is somebody who hasn't learned a situation, feeling lonely, left in the cold. It'd be nice if it was the other way around, but it's not. So there's some type of relationship that's over in regards to like a family. She's crying, he's crying. It is. Again, like Spirit's advice here is like, no, but that's on you. You had the Fool right there. The Ten of Ghosts, the family, Queen of Cups reversed, Knight of Pumpkins reversed, not putting effort or anything into it. But this is somebody who needs to learn that an ending of something that didn't go the way they wanted to go. They didn't want the family splitting up. Like there was something. But this is like, you're fucking free. Like I can hear Spirit, like you're fucking free. Like you can have a new beginning. All you got to do is shift your fucking focus. And this is somebody who's still trying to control maybe their own feelings, their emotions, with all the cups being reversed. Worried about what other people are going to think. No one's got time for that. If these are any of my Trooper loops, reel it in. Reel it in. You got a life to live. If this is the beginning of your journey and you're just joining this channel, I love you, but you might want to find another channel because I don't read this energy anymore. I don't read the energy like this. more than welcome on my other channel. You're more than welcome on this channel. I'm just saying, like, I've done this. I did this for years, and I got a lot of us out of this situation, including myself. Lesson learned, you know. This is somebody not learning the lesson, not willing to do the shadow work, if that makes sense. You know, and we don't got time for that. Life is too fucking short. You're not here to hold this person's hand and push them through a situation that they're holding on to because somebody else shut it down. Because you got the power to have freedom here and to have a brighter future with somebody else down the road. All you got to do is shift your focus and surrender the need to control how something's playing out. And this is somebody struggling. This is somebody not wanting to learn. This is how more mistakes are made. This is when people rush in and third parties begin, things like that. Like, this is the ending of a family situation. It could be a finalization. It could be a divorce with shadow work. You know, but the answer is no. This is somebody who, I don't know, they might try to come back around to you now that something is done, but they're not doing their work. And you need to be aware of that. And if it's meant for you to learn another karmic lesson with another cycle, with another person or a new person, same cycle, then so be it. That's where you're going to be. But I'm not going to sit here and I will sit here and pick you up if this is you, like, temporarily, like I said, like, if this is my troops and you're starting this, that's why I'm saying, like, my other channel might be really good for you. I plan on starting that this weekend, but not in regards to this, because we don't have no tolerance for this. And it's not anger, it's not built up pain, it's lessons learned, and it might be very bittersweet on your end and hard to say no to this energy, because there is the energy of that self-worth. I mean, that reminiscing from the beginning. So, but this is not something, this is somebody can't accept how something went down with a divorce or a separation. And they're not over it. I can look at it another way too, that somebody did break free, but they're still not coming towards you because it makes somebody else upset, which therefore still puts this other person in the same situation to still learn certain lessons. So either way, there's still lessons on both of these karmic ends, even if it's a legitimate ending, if that makes sense. It's because this person can, you know, it is what it is. Coffin, end brings new beginning, liberation, same exact message. Let's get one more. You got a mask, not showing how you feel, hiding, gaslighting, pretending. So still not admitting the truth, owning it. You got a lot of passion, insane chemistry, liking each other. I didn't get that because the Ace of Wands was reversed. So something's one-sided here. There's a lot of people at play here. Chances are, if you're anything like me and out of certain situations, you might know who this is. It can be anybody, but you're not waiting for this energy to come back around. I don't think you'd be the least bit excited for this energy to come back around. And paradise, family, expansion, joy, playfulness, enjoying each other. This is somebody who could have ran from you. Let's get one more for family. Not today, not dealing with the hurt, avoiding conversation, playing mute, angry. So see what I'm saying? Like, but they can break free at any time, but they're not. So do you get what I'm trying to say? Even if there's like an actual divorce or like they're still like, they could have happiness, they could have so much more in life, but they're still not going after it, like I said. And you got refocus, you got soulmates. This could have been somebody who is going to try to rebuild it or work on it, but it's a sabotaging situation. They feel guilty, but they probably feel guilty for the other situation at hand, not necessarily when it comes to you. You got a change, shocking news. They got a lot of regret, but there's an addiction here. Codependent, obsession, has a block. Could have been seduction. Could have been, you were just dating, flirting, hooking up. Third-party interference. So I don't know if this energy wants to come back and be like, oh, I couldn't do this because, this was going on. No, that's bullshit. If somebody really wanted to be with you, they would tell you the fucking truth, whether they're in the middle of a hardcore fucking divorce or not. Whether they had a fucking private investigator on them, somebody who loves you and wants to be with you and wants, like, what I'm talking about. Their ass would have hit you up. You would have already heard from them. You never would have stopped talking about them. So don't fall for this shit now. This is somebody who tries to control situations through silence, emotions. You got the chaser, codependent, fear of abandonment. Girl with the snake, narcissistic energy, boundaries. Someone was being charmed or used, emotionally abused. But hey, you still want to stay in this cat and mouse game and not get any cheese? Okay. So there's still some massive things going on, and shit needs to be dealt with and handled and addressed. And this is, I'm not going to say it's a lost cause, but this ain't close to you. I'm going to say it this way, regardless and whether or not you want this union or you thought it would have been that way, you don't want this. You don't want this at all. Not a fucking chance. Why would you want to put yourself in this situation? Remember your self-worth here. There's going to be a lot of people not happy about here. Got balance, twin flame, complementing each other, self-worth, time to do shadow work. Yeah, see, this is somebody who needs to pull it together. Well, this is your self-worth, and you are pulling it together. And you got another energy coming towards you. Tell me about this twin flame energy. And you know how I feel about that. It's just the yin and the yang. Yin and the yang, healing from a heartache, freedom from a toxic relationship or addiction, deeply hurt, separated, grieving. Now, this is somebody that needs to pick their own chin up. Somebody could be convinced you're their fucking twin. I don't know, but this feels like self-pity is what this feels like to me. Best advice, keep it moving. Like, this is, regret. But there's a hardcore lesson that needs to be learned. So again, there's a karmic partner, guys. I'm not trying to be a fucking asshole here. But life is, lessons fell out. Life is too short to get caught up in this energy. If you want to sit there and tell yourself, oh, it was a 20-year fucking marriage and yada, 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 and how can you be so, like, rough, and how can you be so, like, blatantly, like, rude with comments? Like, no. You don't want this. So somebody's going to attempt to come back around, and lessons are not learned here. It's still very toxic. People don't want to break away, stay together for impress the family, or they got a family, they got children, whatever they want to tell themselves to get by, that's their business. But staying in a relationship for a child or not moving forward for a child is the worst mistake you can make. Say somebody separated and you left because of a child, but then there's a younger child and then you want to stay for that child. It's so, you're contradicting yourself. It's so fucking ass backwards. Like, there needs to be a light bulb that goes off. So if these are any of my triple loops, I hope that light bulb goes off. And I'm not trying to be an asshole, but this is not something that's even worth engaging in over the weekend. This is somebody who maybe somebody left him or her. And he's like, I fucking had enough of this shit. And now somebody is gonna try walking back around your way. Somebody got caught. And there's definitely a finalization here, like a final divorce, or moving out of the house. Like it's something. It's been 4 months. You gotta be feeling a little better. It's hard getting out of that shit, guys. I've shared fucking stories with you. That's just hard. It's not. But this is like, this situation should disgust you. And if you still want to stick around and have high hopes in a disgusting situation, I'm just not a reader. And I don't mean to be an asshole. What up, Buttercup? So I think you're going to have to say no when somebody tries to hit you up or tries talking to you. It's got to be coming your way. You know? So, maybe get one more, a smaller one. Death card and growth. Sheldon, I'm so glad you're walking around, Budsky. I was just talking about you. Surrender. So again, that was in the first message. Fear. Purpose. Balance. You might want to rock the color purple this weekend. This is a twist of fate, a twist of events. There's more spiritual energy coming from this read, I can already tell, but this is still something fear-based in regards to what you're going to do with your life, what's next. Maybe you thought you wouldn't even be put in a situation where somebody would hit you up. Yeah, so you're going in a new direction. Maybe you thought, like I said, maybe you thought you hadn't talked to somebody in 6 months, and then out of the blue, and it's like, you really hitting me up? Or, you know what I mean? Or it's just something where there's still like control. Yeah, see, but you're trying to rock in the 5D. So like, it's like, to me, it's not give up this or have this. You're already here, but there's something about this that's going to roll back around. And it's, to me, you probably already gave it up, and You're not even going to see it coming because you don't want it coming, or you can't be bothered. Or there's a situation where you need to vibe higher, but there's still thoughts of a karmic that are lingering. And if that's the case, don't think you still have feelings for this energy you got to offer. Don't think you still have feelings for this energy. Because I can feel the reminiscing. Anytime somebody reaches out, even if it's been after 10 years, 3 years, there's feelings are going to, I wouldn't say rush in, but within like a day or two, whether you're pissed off, whether you're sad, whether you're happy, like there's some type of something that's going to come back around, a feeling. You might have to sacrifice in the sense of like put an offer up, like in the sense of like an altar, light a candle for the ancestors, leave some fruit out for them. But I think this is an energy this is not like surrender. No, see, it's shadow work. This is not like ego and pride and you just won't take it because of the past and because you don't want to confront your own shit. That's not what this is. This is telling me you have a fucking purpose and you got to find your balance this weekend with something. So to me, you're probably going to have to reject an energy. Best advice for this offer. It's the same card as before as union, but it's like no. Well, the no card's not out here, but it's karmic and third party. Somebody is going to want to have you back, but still like trying to control how something goes. But there's still a very karmic situation, whether somebody has an addiction, whether this third party is somebody works too much, like, it is what it is. You need that barrier, and look at the family, the same shit wants to come out. So somebody is no fucking joke. And for some reason they think that in their head it's not over. So someone's still got a lot of fucking ego, guys. I mean, that blows my mind, because if I was to think about who this was, that blows my mind that somebody is still that stuck in the fucking matrix that they think they can waltz right back into my fucking life, take control of it, and how something like the fuck. I hope spirit fucks that energy up and learns a hard fucking lesson. But this might be part of the fucking life, a major life lesson. And this is how this shit has to go down. And I'm fucking intertwined with it. Same as you. Like right now, it's like, there's a life path here. I realize that I'm testing the resolve to live in the energy of love instead of hatred and holding. This wouldn't be like holding on to what somebody did to you and not forgiving them. This is, hey, move forward. You got a purpose here. Others of you, I will tell you, there's a slim chance it can work out. And I hate to say that, it's so slim. But to do it without passing judgment. But I don't think so, guys. I think it's more like an entrapment in the sense of like there's still a lesson to be learned. And it's like clickbait, but spiritual bait. Yeah, see. Destruction, tribe, dark night of the soul. Yeah, see, this is like fear of materialism, fear of money, fear of luxury. Like right now, you're supposed to be living in the energy of love, not the love of money, not the love of materialism. This is an energy that's very materialistic. And that needs to go. Someone needs to live in the energy of love. I think you have to reject an energy this weekend, and I think it's going to be harder than you think. It's like, it sucks. Or is this the fear of you getting out there? And no, because it still could be a fear. Yes, there's still a lesson here. Hold on. Is for some of you here not doing something, like, is your soul into it? Or is it like, well, I can make money, I can branch off, I can bank money? Because this is love and money. Some of the most powerful things in the universe, and some massive lessons for people. I don't, will you choose money over love? You got signs and separations. Yeah, I don't think so. Unless somebody's worried that you're in it for the wrong reasons, but that's their lesson. But guys, tell me about purpose. To me, you know what to do here, whether you like it or not. Yeah, and you're going in a new direction. There's victim energy around you. This isn't saying stop being the victim. You're not a victim to this. This is a lesson. And this is about you going in a new direction, finding that balance, and leaving the past behind. Take the lessons you learned. If you're worried about money, especially after divorce or something, like, yeah, I get it. But that's part of someone's lesson here too. Just keep it moving. Keep on rocking. You're doing good. This isn't you turning around and being like playing victim. I'm not gonna like, no. You can't even engage in that type of energy. All right. So you going in a new direction actually brings out your inner child, which is beautiful. It's exciting. So I don't know what this could be. Astral communication. Yeah. So you're purging a situation here. You're being guided to go in a new direction. You're releasing. You're not dealing with ego, pride. Some of you, it's not time to compromise. I'm just going to clarify with like 2 more cards from this deck on your best advice in regards to this situation. Then we're going to wrap this up. Express your love and deception came out at the same time. So this could be somebody feeding you a crock of fucking shit, if you ask me. This is somebody who unrequited love and attraction. You're more romantically attracted when you're living in the moment. This is absolutely hands down somebody who is attempting to come back around and is really going to want you to give them another chance. But there's unrequited love here. There's lies. There's deception. You ask me, it's pretty clear this is not something you want. There's just not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this going anymore. Could have been a soulmate, yep. But you also learn lessons. Not everybody's meant to stay a long time. People come in and out of everybody's lives. Somebody definitely here is going to want to work on something with you. I said best advice for give this relationship a chance. You got codependency. Affection, addictions are affecting someone's life. Max knocked the chair over. Okay. So what was I doing? Give relationship a chance. Yeah, no, it's they're still very codependent energy. There's still links, but with karmic energy here, it's just not. It's just it is what it is, guys. And again, there could be children involved. Your love life's being affected by children. So we'll just leave it at that. Somebody again could be, I'm telling you, it's their own fears, but that shit will be projected towards you. I got a lot to say about projected energy, okay? And this is somebody that's definitely attempting to project some energy your way in regards to the mistakes and shit that they made. To me, it's just being inspired, being guided to inspire yourself, and it's just, it is what it is. You've seen enough signs, you've seen enough red fucking flags, like, I think it's unfortunate that somebody really has that much ego that they thought you would always be around. They thought, like, it's ego though. Like, so however they feel the need to attempt to pull you in, or like, keep going your own way. But it's where you're at in life and the lessons you've learned and how you look at life and what you want in life. Say you've only been separated for 6 months, 4 months. It's not really enough time to make major life, like this. If somebody comes back and I've changed, and that energy is just, it's all around. Then especially if something's finalized, like they're not healing on their end. That other person's aura is stuck in their fucking aura. It's a fucking disaster. You'd repeat a cycle. I hate to say it. Don't do that to yourself. Your best advice in regards to this person coming around, if they're coming around to you. Got fear. They're scared. Don't be scared. You got return, solitude. I'm getting your best advice. So solitude's all about like going in, staying quiet. Where'd that cat go? I know a cat just flung over here. And it disappeared. Here it is. Release. I mean, release can mean a lot of things. But to me, it's not, again, lesson victim. What I want to clarify. Let's just get one more for best advice. Yeah, you got separation, release, let it go. Somebody is definitely returning, and there's a transformation here. Refocus. Release it, let it go. Let the split be a split. Refocus. It's tough, guys. Tough in the point where it's kind of like, I don't think you expected this type of tough. But this is telling me your heart and soul knows that you're not in it. So why put yourself back in that situation? Maybe for some of you, this story will play out differently, but it's one card. Something still wants to be said, but I feel like the reading's over. Well, you're ascending. Okay. Especially if it has to do with family destruction, take yourself out of that, but you got settling there. So keep ascending. It's your main focus, right? You don't go towards things that could possibly hold you back. I mean, there's so many things I could say, and people change, but not. It's just not the vibe I'm getting, guys. It's just somebody who kind of wants to come back your way because they know you're ascending. They know you're breaking free. It's just, maybe they just want to poke at you. I don't know. But take care of you guys. Keep doing what it is you're doing. There's nothing about this situation that should be weighing on your shoulders. Keep on rocking me, baby. Spirit's very happy with you guys. I pray this energy finds their way too. But it's just not going to be with you. To me, I just feel like they had that chance, and it's not about not giving another chance. This is why I said I can keep going with this reading, but let's just put it this way, your higher self knows there's no future with this person. And if your higher self doesn't know that, then, and maybe that's why it's going to be hard to reject somebody, because your higher self does know, but don't let them make you feel like regret. Did I make the right decision? Did I say this right? Like, so be careful, because this is like, keep on going. I think you guys have destined energy, more than destined energy, and other new people coming towards you, and real unions and tribes and coming together, and exes or whatever it may be have a really hard time with that, especially when it's fresh for them. And I think they can have you around. It is what it is, though. And this energy always tends to come in before the new change comes. And not even to just challenge you per se, unless it's like in your Akashic records. But this is it's almost like a lesson on their end. Some of you might be on your end. But this is like, this involves family and karmic situation, and it's not your lesson. Somehow you're just intertwined. Right? So again, when energy pushes away, or however it goes down, when shifts come in, the past always rolls back around. I want to fuck shit up for you. It's kind of what it boils down to. I don't think they have any power over you. I don't think they have the power to fuck anything up. So keep vibing high, that higher consciousness, that first read. If you guys didn't see that first read that I did, Vibing Higher Than Higher. Whew, go watch that one. I love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow, Sunday. Tomorrow, definitely on this channel or the other channel for showsies. Love you guys. Have a great night.